so I'm actually up at the shed right now. Couldn't really find a spot to film, so I guess this video is going to be a bit of an interesting one. Something that has been on my mind, and I wasn't going to put it into a video, but I know you guys would be wondering what's going on if I didn't. So, but on February 5, I'm going away for 3 months, I think, maybe 4 months, can't remember. But I won't be able to come back here and really take care of the fish. I could, but just I won't be able to do it very well. I feel like I won't be able to have the fish. Now, I have a lot of expensive fish in my fish room. It's not a big fish room by any form. But the thing is, I've got a lot of rare, expensive stuff in that room. And to leave that in somebody else's hands while I go away for 3 months is risky, because even in my hands, I still have like a level of anxiety because they're so rare. And I don't want to kill them because I spent a long time saving for them. So I'm torn between risking everything to keep some things that, like for instance the zebra plecos. I'm torn between selling them, which would be very sad, and keeping them and letting somebody else feed them. I can do a clean once a week, check on them. I mean, I could even check on them a few times a week, but I feel like, you know, and I do, yeah, it's hard to explain in a video. Basically, I'm going to be selling all of my fish, but basically everything needs to go. I've got a lot of babies, and the struggle with that is that they're not quite ready to go yet. They're still a little bit small, so I can't get very much for them, so it's a total waste of time. But they need to go, so that's my only option. Well, here's the thing, guys. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma because I have to sell some fish, and I already have sold quite a few stuff. I'm not going to be stopping the videos or anything like that. I just need to make sure that I can shut down a few of these aquariums so that it's easier for me to take care of them, because I'll only be able to come up here to the fish room maximum of 2 to 3 times a week, maybe 4 times if I'm really lucky, but that's a big stretch, you know, travel and all that kind of thing. I will definitely be keeping a few species. Now, earlier in the video I was trying to decide whether to keep my zebra plecos. That is not an option. That is not a decision I have to make, because I'm definitely keeping them. There is no doubt about it, I'm keeping the zebra plecos. I can't get rid of them. I have waited 2 years from when I started searching 2 years ago to get them, and now I have them. There's no way I'm going to give up these guys. So what I've sold so far is all of my breeding pairs. Well, I don't know why I say breeding pairs, but like breeding colonies of rainbow fish. I also sold some tetra schools, just odds and ends, things that I didn't really need, that were just more responsibility. I've also sold a Farowella stick catfish breeding trio. So basically what needs to go now is I need to move on at least one colony of L number plecos so that I can shut a tank down, because ideally I'd like to keep this 6-foot tank and my giant gourami over here. Ideally I would want to keep this tank. I really would like to keep this tank going. It's my big tank, and also when I come back to set up my fish room again, I will be living in my own house, which is this. I built this place, and that will mean that I'll be able to set this fish room up properly and have exactly the setup that I want, and I won't be interfering with anybody's living spaces. But the thing is, it takes a long time to get a tank fully matured enough to keep extremely rare aquarium fish in there. So this tank here, I want to keep this matured and running and cycled for when I get back, because I've got some really cool ideas that I want to do with it. and I want to keep my giant gourami growing really big, or her actually, I think it's a female. There's a tank under there, so what I might do is I might try shut down that side, maybe just keep one, like the big tank going or something like that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be able to shut down in a month's time, but I need to shut down at least a couple of tanks so I don't have to clean them all the time. Anyway, it's a really tough decision, but I've definitely made my decision with the zebra plecos. I'm not going to sell them, so at least we know that much. I do have L600s in here. There's 5 of them. I may sell them. Unlikely again, but I may sell them. Ideally, I want 3 tanks maximum. That's the update, guys. I'm going away. I'm keeping some things. Keeping the zebra plecos, don't worry about that. I do have to sell quite a bit of fish in here though. I need to get rid of a lot of things still. I still need to work through a lot of stuff. Just make sure everything's ready for going away, and that I'm confident with the hands of the people that I'm leaving them with. We'll be able to take care of them properly, and they have kept fish before, so I'm not too worried about it. It's more paranoia inside myself of what to do. But anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.